is my meditation all the day, all the night, morning through night. And I delight in the law of the Lord, and on his law I meditate day and night. Morning Meditations with C.J. Marshall.
Good morning. It is becoming more and more common in different places for the women to have prominent roles, whether it is leading songs or getting up in a pulpit or teaching a class. That has really shifted in the past couple of years. And when people come into the church that belongs to Christ, when they come into our auditoriums, they don't see that. They may ask why. Do you know why we don't? Well, we don't because of a passage, one of many, is found in 1 Corinthians 14, starting in verse 34. Let's read the text. Like you women, keep silent in the churches, for they are not permitted to speak, but they are to be submissive. They are to be submissive, as the law also says. And if they want to learn something, let them ask their own husbands at home. For it is shameful for a woman to speak in church. Now, a lot has been made about this text. Some say it is just cultural. Some say Paul is against women. Paul is sexist here. Paul doesn't want women to preach, so Paul just made that up. Well, if we turn over to 1 Timothy 2. 1 Timothy 2, and Paul writes to Timothy about the same issue, and he goes back to the book of Genesis to talk about this issue to his young protege Timothy, and he says, I desire in verse 8 that the men pray everywhere, lifting holy hands without wrath and doubting. In like manner that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with propriety and moderation, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which is proper for women possessing godliness with good works. Let a woman learn in silence with all submissions. That sounds similar to 1 Corinthians 14, does it not? And I do not permit a woman to teach or have authority over man, but be in silence. And notice the reason. Notice what he goes back to. For Adam was born first rather, than Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived fell into transgression. Here in 1 Timothy, Paul tells Timothy that the women should keep silent because Eve was deceived and not Adam. And also, in Genesis, back in Genesis 2, a man and his woman are supposed to cleave to one another and leave father and mother behind. It is a creation principle. And so God is not sexist. God is upholding what has been since creation. Man is over woman, and God is over man because women were deceived and not men. Thank you all for joining me for another episode of Morning Meditations. May we always be like the psalmist that says, "Oh, how I love you, Lord. It is my meditation of the day." I'll see you next time. God bless.
Morning meditations, oh how I love thy law. It is my meditation all the day, all the night, morning through night. And I delight in the law of the Lord, and on his law I meditate day and night.